I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to Rides.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners.
Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Jay
Nice
Thomas.
to meet
Hey, man, thanks for reaching out to us. I
Yeah,
know
you
you're a
bet.
Volkswagen guy.
You bet.
Love Volkswagens. That is really nice.
That's my wife's daily driver. Yeah, we did all the work on this car. She did the interior and I did the exterior.
Whoa, that's an interior.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. No, that is not what Volkswagen produced, is it?
No.
Oh, wow, I love that. That's the thing about Volkswagens, though. You made
Yeah.
them your own and it didn't
Yep.
do anything to the cars.
Yep.
Everyone was personalized. That is really cool. What year is this?
63.
Wow, that's in great shape. That is a beautiful bug, man. How long have you had it for?
10, 12 years.
10, 12 years?
Yeah.
Snazzy, it is snazzy. Who decided on the interior?
She did.
Was that
My
yours,
wife,
Nelly? Was
Nelly.
that your decision? Did you just see that somewhere? So I gotta have that for my interior?
Watched it at the fabric shop and decided I needed to do something with it, and this is what it fit.
Now, you guys, when you reached out to us, said you're Volkswagen people. Am I missing something here? Or?
The rest of them are in here.
Oh, this is where we're going? All right, let's see what you got. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you got a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, wow, Steve, Nelly, this is cool. So, what got you guys into Volkswagens?
We ended up with this black one, this black Beetle. And then it was just like alcoholism, like
It's called bugism, man.
Because, like-
Hey, a bugism.
we'd been away from them all them years and all of a sudden it escalated in like 8 years to this.
Oh, that was, I was gonna ask how quick to build this. 8 years is,
Yeah.
that's pretty quick.
This one's a 59. It came out of Spokane, Washington. It was facing the sun for like 30 years. That's why the front end is burnt.
So
Yeah.
is this the original patinaed paint on it?
Yeah, pretty much.
How long have you had this for?
4 or 5 years. It's a great rig to go to Menards with because you can load
Well, here's the thing.
8-foot plywood on from the side.
Sides drop down all the way
Yes.
all the way around, correct?
Yes. And my wife did the door panels in cowhide.
Oh, look at that. So you did these yourself? Oh, I got it. Steve, can I get into this?
Absolutely.
Hold on. There we go. All right. Do you show these or just drive them around? and
Yeah,
have
we
fun?
show them too.
And crowds everywhere, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, usually when this one goes to a new show, it wins a trophy.
There's not a whole lot of these running around, are there?
No, there's not. There was a tax when these were first brought into the U.S. because it's a commercial vehicle. The double cabs were more readily available because they weren't taxed. I think it's called a chicken tax.
A chicken tax?
Yeah.
How is it on the highway?
You can run 65, 70 down the highway.
It just runs.
I got a lot of motor under.
What do you got for an engine in
A
this?
1904. So this would have had a 36 horse in it. Now it has about 140 horse.
Okay. All right, so she'll get up and boogie.
Yeah.
That's a VW. Okay, let's talk to because these vans too are.
This was actually a local bus that we rescued.
And I'm sorry, that's right. I should not call them a van. It is a bus.
It had no interior when we got it.
Let me guess.
My wife did the interior.
I was right. Oh, that's really nice. No interior at all, huh?
Nope.
What year is this one?
66.
Now, is this original paint or has this been?
Yeah, it's original paint.
This one is too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, you are scoring big time on finding these, Steve.
This thing was so horribly ugly when I got it.
Whoa, dude.
I mean, the guy had put Bondo over the top of all these dents, and I worked them all out and.
You worked them on and were able to save the paint?
Save the paint. This
God,
one's a
these are cool.
76, so 10 years newer.
I'm just gonna say because you like the band bread.
No, because it looks like a loaf of bread. This one is a full camper.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
This one has original interior.
Original carpet, everything? Wow. Oh yeah. Look at that.
There's a closet in that corner,
Oh yeah.
and there's actually a curtain rod, like a rod, and then there's a mirror on the door. It's goofy.
These are really, really neat. How many miles are on this? This thing is in beautiful shape, Steve.
120,000.
Where'd you dig this one up at?
This one came out of Minot.
How many owners on this? Can't be
I'm
many.
not sure on this one. At least a couple.
I love the thing. When these came out, man, people were like, what is that thing? And that's what they were. And these you do not see a whole lot of. What year is this?
74.
It
They imported them 2 years.
Oh, it was 2 years?
73 and 74.
How much work did you do on this one?
It was a total basket case. I don't recommend anybody restore these. They're just horrible.
He's recommending that because he wants to see as little of these on the road as possible.
The story goes that they were made with sign material, recycled sign material. So the metal is just crappy.
What's the top speed on this?
These are geared really low. 60.
There you go. Well, Steve, I got to tell you, man, thank you so much for
You
reaching
bet.
out to
You
us
bet.
and sharing your very cool VW collection. I'm Jay Thomas, and this is Rides. So a little over a year ago, this man right here, Tom, he reached out to us and said, hey, Jay, I'd love to be on the show. I got something special. Well, this is it right here, a beautiful 72 Monte Carlo.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we've ever done a Monte Carlo on Rides. All right, tell me about it. What's the story behind it, man?
A little old lady around Hastings, Minnesota bought it. She sold it to her grandson. After her grandson passed away, they sold it to the neighbor across the street that loved it. Then a car flipper got it after that, and I picked it up from the flipper.
How original is this car?
It was repainted in 2004. It's got a Holley EFI fuel system in it now. Well, the interior's been redone.
Okay. Is this an original color?
Yes.
It is an original color.
That's a
Okay.
factory color.
Well, this thing is gorgeous, man. I love these first gen Monte Carlos. We're looking at Resto Mod wheels on this. Has the factory look, has the rally wheel look, but
Right, they're not exact.
They're 17s.
Right.
They look great though, man. Let's keep off the hood. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
What do you got here? 350?
A 350.
Let's see what you got. Oh wow. What kind of horsepower do you know?
I don't know what with that Holley EFI system in it, but it goes nice.
Did you do anything to the engine after you got it? Or it was all like this? Huh?
This is just how I bought it. So back in '79, I bought a '71 Monte Carlo.
Okay.
Used it to go back and forth to school. It was a 4-hour drive each way, and I ran that for 3 years.
So this is just for you. This is bringing back your
This is back to
bringing back
bringing
your high
back my
school
youth.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Tom, thanks for sharing this,
Yeah,
man.
no problem.
Now, I heard a rumor that there's a couple other guys in your neighborhood that might let us go look at their toys.
Yeah, there's a few in our neighborhood, and we got one across the street, one down the street, and some various models of pickups.
Are you gonna let us? Can we go look at it?
Yep, we're gonna go look at a couple of them, and there's some nice rigs out there.
Jace, what's the story on this?
Oh, this car I bought pretty much the way it is. I had been looking for a mid-60s GM convertible for a while. Found out that a family friend had this car. He had some issues where he couldn't run the clutch anymore, and it's a 4-speed. So I heard he was
it's a
thinking
4-speed car?
Yeah. So I heard he was thinking about selling it, so I contacted him, and here it sits.
It looks fantastic with the Kragers on there.
Yeah.
Old school Kragers. Love this. How long ago was this restored?
I'm not sure. He bought it this way too. It came out of Wisconsin.
Is that a factory 4-speed?
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
It looks factory. Whoever did it did a nice job, but according to the data plate, it's supposed to have a power glide in it.
Okay, 2-speed power glide.
Yeah.
What are you running for an engine? 350?
No, it's got the stock 283 in it.
Really?
Yep, 283 with it's the 220 horse one with the 4-barrel. It does have a Edelbrock intake and a Holley carb on it. But other than that,
yeah, let's take a look at it.
other than that, it's all stock. I wanted to put a big block in it, but it runs too good.
Now, if it runs too good, leave it. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Look at that. Do you know what color this car was originally?
It was this color.
It was this color.
Yeah, it's Marina blue. This color blue with a black interior, but it did come with a white top. They did not have a blue top back then. And this top is blue.
Do you want to go for it?
Absolutely, man. Want to drive?
Really?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go. And yes, I know how to drive a manual. Gorgeous 66. Thanks for being on Rides, Jace.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Oh, wait a minute. They didn't tell me it was you.
Hello, Jay.
Oh, crap. Shane, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
They didn't tell me it was you.
Yeah.
Well, when the hell did you get this?
This one I got, I think, probably 2 years ago. Came from Corpus Christi, Texas.
So what's the story on this? 68, right?
69.
69?
Came with a 400. I took that out, put overdrive in it. It's got 411 gears.
411 gears, overdrive tranny. What are you running for an engine?
350, but I've got a 427 going to go in it in a couple weeks.
Could you look inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fire missiles on the lighter. I love it. Wow. Oh yeah. This one brings back memories too. What kind of horsepower are you running in right now?
Don't know.
What are you gonna run when you put the 427 in it?
It's aluminum head, roller cam.
So it's gonna be grumpy.
Yep.
Oh man. You take a look under the hood?
Absolutely.
Well, let's roll it out. Can we do that?
Yep.
Do we have to roll it out or will it start?
Oh, you start it.
Okay, all right. Bring it back. Let's take it out in the sun.
I haven't worked on this one in a while.
Wow, that is a nice looking Chevelle, man. That's a head turner, dude.
Thank you.
That really is. I'm not a big fan of tinted windows on classic cars, but on this, it looks great just because of the black. Just blacks everything out. Gives it a very sinister look.
Right?
Yeah, you got a nice car. Now I want to talk to you about the truck over here.
Which one?
This one right here.
That's my wife's 25th wedding anniversary present.
Okay, well, forget that then. So what's the story on it?
Bought it at a storage garage in Barnesville and had been sitting there for 16 years.
Sitting 16 years, huh?
So I bought it, and I had it in a storage garage here and was pulling it home, blew a tire on my trailer,
Oh!
and the fender came up and hit that.
Yeah, well, that's going to knock some money off the price sheet.
Right.
What kind of, other than that, what kind of shape was it when you got it?
It was basically like this. I've done some upgrades, put a decent seat in it, the Dakota digital dash.
Those are nice.
Put a 700 R4 transmission in this one also.
What are you running for rear end in it?
This one's got 373s, I think.
You got some nice toys, Shane. Shane, thanks for sharing your stuff, man.
You bet, thank you.
Thanks for being on Rides, brother. I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome back to Rides. You know, we love doing our segment called Hangouts. I figured we gotta go see my buddy Don. I haven't been to his place in quite a while, and he's got a great hangout. Let's go check it out. Donnie!
What, Jay?
Holy smoke, how you doing, brother?
Good to have you on the north side of Fargo.
Nice to see you again, man. It's been a while.
Yes, it has been.
Dude, I
but
want to show
so
off
fun.
your hangout to everybody, but I see you actually took the Pulse out.
Yeah, I got it out of storage. It's an interesting little car to have sit in the driveway and people walk by while we get a lot of, you can have a lot of conversations with a car like that.
Well, we gotta come back and talk about that. Let's go check out your hangout.
Sure, you bet.
What era would you say?
This would be in the late 30s to early 40s. Over there is an air gauge. That would have been from about, I suppose, in the early 1900s. You have the air that comes in from the back. The scale here is just like a scale on a stand-on scale to weigh grain and that. And that's what controls the amount of air pressure. It's totally different than a pressure gauge.
What is this?
That's a John Deere hit and miss, see? And people probably don't know that about a hit and miss engine because we didn't have electricity till 49. So my brother and I had to crank this to pump water. Well, they are a little bit difficult to crank. So here's what we would do. You got a release valve. So I would hold that, and my brother would spin. See, and then when you get going and you drop it, well, then you can get it running.
Why did you decide to do this?
I always enjoyed going into an old service station, and the guys, were usually dressed right for the deal and things like that. So when I built this garage in '95, I just decided I would like to make a replica.
This was kind of like the town hangout. There'd be chairs, the guys would be sitting there, either having a ice cold pop or a ice cold beer, smoking a cigar. This was the town square.
Yeah, you could smoke your cigar out there, no problem at all. So anyway, I put a roof over it, and then I found this imprinted brick molding tin. I got that up, and I was going to paint it, and then I decided, hey, that's got all the patina, so we'll just leave it just like it is. So then I built on the inside so that when you walk in, you'll feel like you came into a service station from way back.
All right, let's go in. I want to stick a gum, man.
Come on in. This is, after you paid for got your car filled with gas, then you'd come in, and we'd have an old till like this, and, we had a few places to write out some work orders.
Look at this.
And once in a while, somebody's phone would ring, so you had to pick that up, and then he'd say, hello, statue. You just had your oil sitting around because people would want different brands of oil, so you'd try to stock more than Standard Oil or things like that.
The map stand with all the maps. That is so cool that you were able to find all these maps.
Yeah, they're all oil related, and there are people in North Fargo that get lost and walk in here, and I have to direct them a little bit,
Barber's chair?
Yeah, well, a lot of them didn't have a barber's chair, but there was some around, so I acquired that. I thought it would fit in. Actually, what I use it for, see, this is what you use them for when you're old. It's a hot day and you're in there, see, then you just got my own recliner. I can come out here and take time off, see, that's what I can do. So anyway.
God, you love life, don't you, Don?
Life is good. I don't have any problems, that's for sure. Been a good 84 years.
We got to talk about the Pulse car. After the break, we'll do the Pulse on Rides. Welcome back to Rides. Now, every episode of Rides, we like to try to bring you something that's just unique and different. And Don, the Pulse car fits the bill. What is this thing? Because is this something like you built? What the hell is this?
This is a Pulse car built down in Texas. This is a 1985, and according to the records that I have, they built about 400 of them.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly when they quit building them. There is a new Pulse car out. They stopped building with this company at one time. Somebody else, if you look on the internet, picked it up, and they are making a Pulse car similar to this.
It looks like something out of the Jetsons.
They say in their material that it'll make 75 miles to the gallon because there isn't any resistance, but I do know that it's not a problem to drive at 65 miles an hour down the interstate.
Wait, stop. You've actually had this on the interstate at 65 miles an hour?
Oh,
you nuts?
Yeah. As I understand it, there was a bunch of them that were bought by Domino's Pizza because the guy that owns Domino Pizzas was a car guy.
Okay.
And they used them for delivery just as a show deal in some of the bigger cities. And other than that, it's just a motorcycle engine. This has got a 400 Yamaha in it.
Okay.
2 carburetors and that sort of thing. It has a manual shifting is what it does. It does not have a reverse.
If you're parking it somewhere, you got to really think that through.
Well, yeah. Ground cruising recreational vehicle is why they call it.
Yeah.
The Pulse is manufactured by the Oso Motor Company, and its body resembles that of a high-performance jet aircraft, yet it drives like a sports car.
It does. It looks like somebody took a damn jet, chopped the front off the cockpit, and threw some tires on it. All right, I got to try to get in there.
Go
I'm
ahead.
6'2". Let's see how this works.
Okay.
All right.
You'll-
When we got here, did you hear our one camera guy? What did he ask? Does that thing go underwater? Is that what you asked, Alex?
Yeah.
Does it go underwater?
Yeah, he asked if it goes underwater, and I told him, no, but it'll sink.
Well, that is really tight for me.
Well, it's tight, but, you know.
Oh my God! Do you know the smile that this would put on kids' faces if they got to ride this thing?
Watch your head.
No.
Yeah, there's no way that's going. That canopy's not. I mean, you honestly feel like you're in a damn plane in this thing, Don. I think we have a new rides vehicle, man. A little logo this thing up. Can we get a budget for this, for rides?
Would you guys like to go for a little spin here and see how it works for a Pulse car?
You know what? Jay has been going on all these cool rides. He gets all the fun.
That's right.
It's our turn.
I agree.
So imagine delivering pizzas in this vehicle.
That would be quite a deal, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Want me to go faster?
Yep. Whoa, cop. Don, on behalf of Jay and the whole Rides crew, thank you for doing this.
Thanks for coming out. It's about time you guys get a little of that front row riding, you know, instead of always having Jay up there.
It's
in the front.
always Jay who gets the fun. Finally, we get to have some fun.
That's just great. So I appreciate you coming out, and have a good ride.
Thank you.
Hey, if you have a cool story that involves a car, a motorcycle, a boat, heck, anything with an engine, we want to hear about it. Just go to rideswithjthomas.tv, send us a picture with your story, and your ride could be featured on the show. And don't forget to visit the merch shop where you can get all your Rides gear. From everyone here at Rides, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Ah, shoot.
Uh-oh.
You need more coffee?
No, it's full. And if I make it through this big thing, I'll be jumping like you. I'll be like, hey, what? I'm Jay Thomas. This is Rides. This is Jason, man. Hey, you got some more coffee? Dude? Yeah, good. Coffee.